Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. So today we are back with some Geek Squeaks, and we are talking about DC today. I know, surprise. But James Gunn dropped some great news, and we have a lot of people reporting about it, so let's jump into it. According to Deadline, who's been coming through for us with all these updates, we have something to look forward to with Superman Legacy regarding the casting. As you guys know, James Gunn will be writing and also directing Superman Legacy, and this is supposed to be a younger version of Superman, hence why, things kind of changed a bit with the current look of DC. So our DC co-heads, Peter Safran and James Gunn, they are going to be doing their kind of first in-person test around Father's Day weekend, which will be around June 17th, June 18th of this month. That or Monday or Tuesday, according to Deadline. So you guys are going to recognize some of these names. I know I do. Some of the people they are considering for Clark Kent, aka Superman, are Nicholas Hoult. You guys have seen him play Beast. I always call him Young Beast in X-Men First Class. You've also seen him in Renfield. You've seen him in The Menu. Just kind of giving you a wide net of what he's done, considering that he's done more outside of the whole superhero thing. But it's interesting to see that he's making a crossover into the DC realm. I've only seen one film that this person's been in, but I'll never forget it. David Cornsweet was in Pearl. And if you guys have seen Pearl, he played the film projectionist. He definitely kind of has that Clark Kent jawline, that Superman kind of look. There's even some pictures of him with a little curl in his hair. And then we also have Tom Brittney, who I'm not very familiar with Tom Brittney's work, but he's a pretty cute British guy. And looking at his resume, it seems like he's kind of done a bit more kind of like serious driven type of things. But based on the look of these guys, I don't know. Okay, I'm pretty torn. Like I said, I have like a huge history with just the films that Nicholas Hoult has been in. So I'm almost tempted to say him regarding our Clark Kent or Superman. But then again, I don't know, man. David kind of has the look. He just kind of has that Superman look. It would be nice to see him in something like this, honestly. They're also looking at Emma Mackey, Rachel Brosnahan, and Phoebe Denver for testing for Lois Lane. Going through everything with Emma, we've definitely seen Emma. I mean, honestly, out of the three names that we have here, Emma is the one that I am the most familiar with regarding her work. The most upcoming project you guys will probably see Emma in is Barbie, but I think the last project I saw her in was Death on the Nile. She played the ex-wife of Armie Hammer's character, Simon. I think the character that she played, I think the name was Jacqueline or Jackie, I just can't remember. It's been quite a while since I've seen Death on the Nile with Steven. But I don't know, I can kind of see her doing a very traditional Lois Lane. In Rachel, we know her from the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and she's up. And I don't know, I mean, she's got those Emmy award-winning jitters under her belt, so I think that aside from her also having the look of a Lois Lane, I mean, here's the thing, we talk about having the look of these characters, but there are different variations of these characters. Actors can dye their hair, and all of these women have they have the range. It's crazy because Emma Mackey is the youngest of the women, but I think Phoebe Denver looks the youngest, if that makes sense. I mean, it's only by a year, but I think she looks the youngest. I think if she gets cast may depend on what kind of chemistry they may have. It may depend on if she has great chemistry with David versus Nick. That all kind of comes down to those test screenings. If they're going more young, like this is supposed to be a younger Superman, I can definitely see her kind of stepping into that role. She has been in Bridgerton, which I have not quite watched. I watched maybe like the first or second episode, but not enough to be able to say what I think about her performances or her acting. But I definitely think if they're going young, she has that younger look, probably like a spunky, go-getter Lois Lane. James Gunn has come out and he has been like, hey, I can't really specify who's doing what, who's coming in. That's really up to the actors to be able to disclose that type of information. So obviously they're not going to give too much, but even here in Deadline, it says DC Studios has no comment on the second round of tests. But these are all the names that we have right now. And sources have added that some of the test deals are still being negotiated and haven't all closed, but that's kind of what we have right now regarding who's participating. If this is your first time coming here, guys, feel free to check out other videos on the channel. I do a bunch of geeky thoughts, initial geeky thoughts after I see a movie, kind of let you know the 5 things that I enjoyed or may not have enjoyed about a movie. And I also do more videos like this where I give you updates on news, casting, and things like that. I am going to be getting back to doing some of my on-camera stuff. I've been doing a lot of audio-only things. I hope you guys have been enjoying those as well. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!